Welcome back, everyone. Steve Pokin, the Answer Man, is with us this morning. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Back at you. Good morning.
Right. And you went around Springfield, I believe, right, to get some stories. You're telling some unique stories today in the News Leader.
I went to on Tuesday, before Thanksgiving, I went to the Greyhound bus station on East Kearney, thinking I would find people who were leaving for the holiday and taking a long bus ride to see friends and family, or coming and going.
This is for your Poking Around column.
This is for my Poking Around column. And I met several people, and some of their stories were bittersweet. This young man here is Kason King, and his story is that he had been in Springfield for just about a week. He had been living in Pocatello, Idaho, and he came here because he was in a, quote, rough spot. I don't know what that rough spot was.
Okay.
Well, he was going to live with his older brother, and his older brother, that did not work out. The night before, I saw him at the Greyhound station. He was at the Victory Mission Men's Shelter. And I asked him, you know, I didn't quite understand the attire there, and he didn't. He asked me why I was wearing a brown leather jacket, and so
just kind of said that's what he had.
That's what he had, and I asked him. I said, "Is the sword he had with him real?" He said, "No, it's foam," and he had this elaborate space gun, and that was plastic, and but beneath all that, there was I think a sadness that things didn't work out here. And then I met a fellow by the name of Tom Williams, who was 45 years old. And
tough story, yeah. And
he had come. That's not Tom. That is Christopher Russell. He was here in town taking a truck driving course offered by Prime. He's from North Carolina. He was heading home. He didn't complete the course. And for reasons I don't completely understand, the night before it got pretty cold, he was sleeping outside the bus station before he got on for the 14-hour ride back to North Carolina.
Right. So more of a faces in the crowd piece that you're doing here.
Yeah, they all were there that morning. This is Tom Williams.
Okay.
He came back from I forget. He was a different state. He didn't want to come back to Springfield and or Missouri, but he was extradited. Okay. He was convicted of a crime here a while ago, and he agreed to pay restitution and $60,000. He had paid $34,000. He fell behind, and we brought him back here, and he'd spent since May. He'd been in the Greene County Jail. He had just been released. And while he was in jail, he found out that his dad, who has never really given up on him, even though he's had a troubled life, had end-stage liver cancer, and he was hoping to get back in town for that.
So someone trying to get back on track there as well, right?
Yeah. And the people who are, these people, young people, a couple, they're going to Lawton, Oklahoma, hopefully to start a new life, to get jobs. They couldn't get jobs here, and hopefully looking for something better there. And a lot of these people were in Springfield or leaving Springfield, and they don't plan on coming back if things go their way.
We hope so during the holiday season that things do turn up well for them. Steve Pokin's telling those stories in the News Leader. Appreciate you coming on today.
You bet.
All right.